Testing, testing, testicular cancer. That's a terrible thing to say. All right. Don't mind me. I'm going to play one more song, and we're going to get right to it. Welcome, one and all, to the We Equals Us Artist for Artist Workshop. I'm Trainita. I am your hostess and captain of this ship, although we are set sailing on a different sea tonight. I got to hook up my my Bluetooth thingamajig, so I'm going to play a song off the upcoming album, which is... It's proceeding. We're on time, I think. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to play the song. I'm going to get this thing all set up, and we will be starting here shortly. Let me know if there's any problems with that Discord link in the description. This is a workshop, not a link playing session. So if you got a link to play, this isn't your gig here. We're here to pick apart the art. And this one's called Pray Tell It. All right, we'll be starting up in about like 5 minutes. All right. All right. So, how is everybody tonight? I hopefully all the fucking drama in the world has ceased to been attracted to me in the coming weeks because I got a lot to get caught up on. I've been like slacking, like slackers kind of slack, but like the worst kind as far as like, the stuff that's important to me, like, my music and my kids and shit. But I've been catching up with the kids, so that's good. At least I get to do that. So there's some positive silver lining there, I suppose. But I have a link in the description if you guys are confused. What we're doing today is I'm diving into your projects. Please use the Discord link that's there. Let me know if there's any issues. I'll drop a new link if we have any. Because as of right now, it's empty. So that's no biggie. I'll be here for the next 2 hours, and anybody who pops in or changes their mind, it's there for your access. And even if you're just starting, that's the point, is just to bring it over here and get some positive feedback and not be subject to like gas or trash moments that these most people want to do. Because that's not what I do. I do that in other streams. I'm gonna get a little carried away, but not here. Not here. This is a welcome one and all kind of thing. So, if you guys have any current projects you guys are currently on and working on, and either want to just hear what I have to say, or maybe even get a little tip or learn a little trick, that's fine. But while I wait on that, let's go ahead and open up for discussion. So, it was brought to my attention that albums are tricky. Recently, with my own experience, some people grasp the concept of album concepting a little easier than some of us. I, for one, I've kind of like turned it into an adventure more so than a project now, and it's actually been a learning experience in many ways, more than one. Like most of this stuff that we do, this art that we do, this music's amazing and all for self-expression. But I think what the most amazing part of it is the journey to take to get to that self-expression, because it's never over, is it? Until it's over. So these albums should reflect that in a way. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, you could I have I don't know, hundreds of songs that I've made. Are they all bangers? Nah. Are they all unique? For sure. But the thing about it is that a compilation of songs is not an album. Not my opinion. Take it or leave it. But a compilation of songs is simply just that. These days, you would call that a Spotify playlist or whatever. Whatever those young kids are saying these days. But so this album that I'm working on, which is basically my first full length, is a 2-part album. I've got so much content that I wanted to share it on 2 different albums at 2 different times. A compilation of albums, maybe, but on each album, I want them to be a journey, not only for my art, but for the listener, for those who would dare to listen. It should kind of like say a story, almost, if in a way, to paint a picture of the journey of that process of the album. Most albums don't necessarily have to follow these guidelines, but that's something that I wanted to, at least for my first one. I think it's important that our art reflects our story on a personal level, but also follows a very simple rule. A lot of my songs follow this rule, and the quicker you can adhere to that, the simplicity of this, the easier it would be able to connect with people with your art, and also discover more about yourself on the way to doing it. It's general specifics, general enough that anybody, anywhere, can listen and relate, right? But specific enough to feel like it's speaking directly to them. It's very broad, but it's actually simple. The more you train yourself, I think, in that regard, and I'm using that word a lot, regard, because, well, yeah, it's regarding a lot. You train yourself in that coaching picture, I guess we'll say, a little box. Although we don't live in boxes though. General specifics. That's pretty much it. I mean, within that, if you can just say, "Hey, can anybody hear this and actually like it?" Anyone. If you get most 80%, you're heading the right way. You know what I mean? But after you ask, "Can anyone?" Well, can that person? When you just single somebody out, what could I possibly say that they would want to hear? And then you'll fine tune yourself. And through that journey, as you're recording each track for however long your album is, when you get to the end, when you start the album, you'll see where you started, and then you'll feel something at the end of that journey after you've played through it. You know, and that brings me to my next point: playability. Your album, I should be able to hit play and just let it go. So there's got to be some kind of like workflow. Not saying that it always has to be, because art is art regardless. But some kind of flow to where, like, I'm not gonna be like wanting to hit buttons unless it's to play the song again, because it was pretty fire. What it should do is it should carry its listener. I should be able to lay in my bed with my headphones on and almost get that same feeling I used to get when I would read books as a child in school, before we had, like, believe it or not, I was born before dial-up. So I remember, like, coming home and not, having cable TV and telephones were still connected to the walls and shit. It's, I'm probably like one of the last few of the generation that can recall that as a child. We're thinning out because, the world gets bigger and bigger every day, and the future is the young, you guys, So, what was I saying there? Oh, did I get hella distracted? Yes. I should be able to sit there and listen to that as if I were reading a book and getting told a story, but, reading it and picturing it. Audio compared to visual all has the same concept if you can just have the one thing that's involved, and that's imagination. If it's bland and dry, if I'm picking up a dictionary, although I was a very different kid, I liked the dictionary and the encyclopedia and the thesaurus. I can't pronounce it right, but I've come a long way since a stuttering speech impediment kid. Stories are what bring life to life. The recounting of them are what keep us, because without tales of our tales and us getting through by the skin of our teeth with our tails, it wouldn't inspire action of the future, for the future kids. We're the kids of America. No, I'm not gonna go there. Anyway, so it's gotta be entertaining, I suppose. Some people kind of like. It's kind of sad, but these days, everybody wants to hit that entertainment value because they want that playability. They want to go straight for playability. They want the club hit or whatever. Something that's going to make us bob our heads. But at the end of the day, it's still art, And I think people are starting to calm down a little bit. We kind of went through that crazy phase. Things are starting to kind of like catch on, and like generations are starting to finally like coalesce and actually have some kind of a peaceful integration from one thing to the next. There's no more dinosaurs anymore. I'm probably going to be the last one in my generation for sure, because after us, it was like, tablets. And not the ones you write with chalk on, the old-fashioned analog synthesizers and shit. But you got to capture imagination. If you really, really want something good, it'll speak volumes for years, and it may not always happen right away. And the public never really embraces art for what it is until it's gone. So that's what we're in it for, aren't we? You know, we just want to be heard. It doesn't matter when. If art is that great, it transcends time and space. Like Edgar Allan Poe is one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure he's a lot of people's favorites. Didn't get recognition until he was way dead, you know? But his stories captured imaginations and still to this day captivates them and inspires all kinds of great things. That's the grounds that we are here to lay. You understand? So I think everybody can agree on that. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Let's see here. Oh, you guys are fucking great. Pink Floyd, perfect. Actually, that's a very good. Pink Floyd's one of my favorite bands. Absolutely come on, Roger Waters is amazing. Gotta love it. As far as the forking thing is concerned, it's she and her. Those are my pronouns. As far as the forking thing is concerned, BandLab doesn't do any kind of copyright checks. So when you fork a beat, people who fork off of it, it's all what's the word here that I'm looking for? Actually, YouTube uses it. I'll have to get back to you on the actual phrasing, but it's public now. Now, if it was copywritten before, I don't know what they do about that, and I'm pretty sure unless you're monetizing the track, you don't have to worry about copywritten problems. Now, if you throw it on YouTube, however, and you're monetizing, then YouTube has that checker these days. So, and I'm pretty sure after you get like 1,000, what are they called? the 1,000 subscriptions, they actually have that thing that like gives you, I think it's a meter. My boy Sack has that. It actually happened because I had a beat that was like an Anno Domini beat, and that's copywritten, but we're allowed to use it. So it gave him like a warning, but it didn't tell him it was bad. So there's like degrees of that shit. I don't know, but that's actually a good question. Feel free to drop by the Discord and drop me these questions throughout the week. At any given time, should you guys have anything that you want me to investigate, and come Thursday when I actually show up for my own stream, I'll hopefully have some answers or at least give some insight on the deal. So, alrighty. Is that Discord link working for you guys? I just want to make sure. I haven't checked on the stream in a minute, and I do apologize for that. All right, bet. So I'll be on for the next hour and a half, and should you guys have something for me, go ahead and submit it. In the meantime, I'm going to play one of my beats that I'm working on. Let's see if you guys like it. And I'm working on a few collabs with some people here sparingly. I've been putting a lot of my effort into this album. In fact, after this stream, I'm going to go chat with a member of Trill, and we're hopefully going to be getting close to the end of that track that we're doing, and we're going to throw that on the album too. So I'm excited. Good things are happening finally, and it's taking a lot of work to get there, but all great things come with a little bit of work. At least that's what I know. And what the hell am I clicking on? All right, send them in. In the meantime, this is called Jazz. If it would fucking work. Yeah. What y'all thinking of that fucking jazz number, yeah? Listen, that's what? That's backwards saxophones. One of my very first beats I ever made, I took saxophones and ran them backwards and this was years ago. And it was pretty freaking cool. What the hell's going on? One of these days I'll get this stuff right. All right, well, let's see here. Play, bitch. This is called horseplay. All right. Ah. Hey, I got a question for you, Nita. Is this one you sent? This is already a posted track, so I'll get to it later. But do you have anything current that you're on? So here's the deal. Like, if you guys send me an invite at the end of the show, I back out of the project. The whole thing is just to dive in there and just kind of like pick it apart, but not like in a negative way. Take or leave my advice. Do what you want. But it's more so for the benefit of you and I to learn from one another. You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking to up my game by any means necessary, as far as like learning new things and ways to do things. The same things that I just learned about. Well, I just learned a different way that I learned just now to do that I didn't know before. That kind of thing. uh, that was a question in there somewhere, but anyways, this too much reverb. This is your beat, Nita. I believe so. And yeah, me and Becca, we did our thing. Baka.
In the middle of the night, these shadows creeping, figure on the wall, and it's a demon. Red eyes gleaming, and he's showing no signs of leaving. And lately, I've been feeling so low that me and the devil might get I dare not sleep, out of fear of what will be. Trapped in my dreams for an eternity, where living shadows lurk become reality. A living hell of pain and sorrow, torturing and killing me. The type of pain that takes it till you're hollow, to fill you up, but tears of devils that weep.
So like right there at the end, where you hear like that, there's too much reverb. I swear you did that like on like that one beat that you were showing me, and it sounded so like similar to what you were saying, but maybe I got confused. Who knows? It's funny as hell. Glad you enjoyed that. Yo, shout out to Rebecca and the Savage Gang. I actually am not very familiar with them until I got this, and I know you did drop the link though, right, Nita? That's where you're involved, right? I don't know. I thought it was your beat. I could have swore. My bad. You still get a shout because you're a badass. So, yeah. And feel free to, if you want to hop up, I can make it happen, and we can extend it if you want to hang and chat. So you're welcome to come up here and do your thing that you do. Miss you. So, I got a submission from Rue. Let's see what you got, girl. And I hope that advice that I gave you earlier was good. I hope it helped. All right, so we have a submission by Rue. This is a current project. I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right the fuck in. So, you guys got anything that's, even if it's just scraps, be like the gladiator. Are you not entertained? No, I want your scraps. Because I'm a scrap junkie. I like scrapbooking. Never done it, but it always seemed nice. I caught them on fire before. That's enough about me. Let's get to Rue. I see you one epic sample, and I raise you one epic mix. See, this is right here. This whole thing here. This is what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm gonna mix this down. That's a nice sample. That is perfect. You can throw that back and forth. Oh, that was quick. Oh, damn. All right. See, that is never that fast. I think it's because I'm live. BandLab's trying to flex. Don't be capping. Don't flex. Let's see here. Well, where did Yee go? There Yee is. Boom. Now we're gonna take this shit right here out of the way. Where are we at? What tempo are we? Oh, 134. That's an interesting tempo, Rue. I like it. Let's find the magic number. Tick. Come on down. Yeah. Clutch. That's a nice fade spot too. Ooh, almost sounds like I'm playing bass. What in the hell? Is right. Just so you know, that was a little like dip into a little ancient Chinese secret on how I do my beats. It's pretty simple. You can do a lot of things with some reversal shit, and I hope it spreads like wildfire. I really hope it does, because sometimes hearing your transients in reverse are the fucking coolest thing ever. I didn't discover reversals until I like absolutely like dove into dubstep 100% hardcore when I was like younger. I was a dubstep fan. I'll say it. I'll admit it. I was there that night when dubstep crashed me. Nice and hard. And Rue, let's see what I did there. Here is I took all that and I mixed it down, right? It was yet again we have a quick download. Ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen it work this fast. That's cool. Sorry, I'm not even paying attention to my chat. I thought I had it open. Sorry, guys. What the hell's going on? Which fucking window am I in? Not that one. There we are. Oh, I lost my chat. I'm an idiot. Anywho, while I work on that, let's see. Is it really? I did. Stupid me. I apologize. Anywho, I'm gonna explain this while I'm looking for this shit. So I took that project, mixed it down, downloaded it, re-imported it, and then I took it and I looped it. And I went for 3 minutes, 33 seconds, and 33 milliseconds. That's just my sweet spot. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to like, I'm gonna mute this. Whoa. All right. Doesn't necessarily always have to be on that number, but that's like the one to aim for me, at least from like my baseline. And I told you a little bit of advice about like how, at least my perspective on art is concerned, and that art is something that you reshape and remold and keep doing this process until you can no longer recognize the piece of art that you set out to make. And I said that is ultimately the final objective, although the objective is subjective, right? More or less, that's what I was saying. And that the process involved, when you get to the end of this said process, and you discover this self-discovery and you've made this wonderful piece of art, when you get to there, not only has your art become art, but you yourself have become art. That's the beauty thing. That's the beautiful thing, is that people fail to reflect the ugliness that transpired to get to the beauty of what is the product, right, of what we've made. But no one ever really stops to appreciate what they've become themselves in that process. And that's truly the artistic journey right there. No lie. There we go. All right. My chat's not working. Why is it being so retarded? Ugh. Sorry, guys. Haha. There she blows. All right. So, do you want me to hit play? This is what it sounds like now. Now, what if I were to change the tempo a bit? Let's go. 90 sounds about right. Hey! All right, so here's my favorite thing to do. I like, let's put that in F minor and see what that sounds like. Now, at any moment, since before I joined this project, any changes that I make, it's your project. These are not permanent. That's the beauty of BandLab, isn't it? It's fucking amazing. I love this platform. It's almost as if we just made a synthwave beat. That was an interesting thing. Okay, what am I doing right now? Well, what I've done so far to this little tidbit that you have here is that all of your excellent placing has actually made the tempo 134 a very feasible sample rate. So then I took that, and your measure is 4/4 right now. So I took that and I ran it for 3 minutes 33 seconds as the project at 134, then dropped it down to 90 BPM. And your project is now, where are we at? 517. Okay. So it extends it because it slows it down, yeah? So we'll end up cutting that out. But what I've done is I've taken that sample and I've now layered it, added a couple effects on that, and now I've imported it again. So we've kind of like folded it. It's like when the blacksmith is making a blade. This is a pretty cool analogy. One of the ways of, doing the steel is to fold it on itself, and it strengthens its durability, more or less. The exact process is a little bit more specific than that, but so what I'm saying is, in order to make a very good blade, you want to have that folded steel strength, almost as if like, in most cases, if the weld is done right, it's actually the stronger part of any joining of metal. It's always, the weld is always the strongest part if it's done properly. Most welders would sit there and tell you, yes, that's true, because they're cocky assholes, but they're always right as far as the weld is concerned. Anyway, so I have done and folded the metal a couple times, more or less. You see what I'm saying? So I found the cool thing about what we do in our art is patience is a virtue and is actually 100% correct, especially when you make beats. Any asshole can go and get a free for profit beat off the internet. I was one of those assholes. Still am sometimes. But the cool thing to do is, this is what all the rage is. No, I'm kidding. No, for those who are wanting to try something different, like I said, you just do this process and you just do it over and over and over. You take what you have, reshape it. And then what I would do from here, Rue, and this is where I'm going to leave you. You have this beat now. It is yours to make what you want. I've just taken your sample and Joker-fried it. And you watch the whole process. If you guys missed any of this, you can always go back to my YouTube channel and rewatch this. I'm going to go have a cigarette. And when I get back, if there's nothing in that Discord channel, we're going to open up another project because Rue actually had sent me another one. So, and I can do this all day. So enjoy what I've done. I hope you like it. If you don't, throw it in the trash. I don't care. I'm actually gonna save me a copy of that because it's really cool. I like it. I might even do something with it. But that's pretty much like how I sample my samples now. I'll take what BandLab has offered, which is awesome. There's plethora of sample options on BandLab, and then don't stop there. Make it your own, and then from there you keep making it your own, and then before you know it, hours worth of fucking around just probably made the best beat of your life. You never know. So that's that. And a bag of chips. I'm gonna play this when I get back, Nina, if you're still here. Let me get you on a beat playlist. There it is. Put that shit on. I'm gonna go have me a cigarette. I'm working on it. Damn it. By the way, hi. I'll be back.